Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4. We'll be playing as the neo-Ottoman Empire, and we're going to carry on as the end of Let's Play 7. Now, a little bit of to reveal here at the beginning of episode 7 episodes, just because I was being invaded by the French. And actually during episode 7, our previous episode, we were able to turn that around for the most part. So if you look at the territory here, they were pushing inwards with substantial numbers of units. I think I had a stack here of like 50 units at one point. And some of those might have retreated, but I've also actually been able to destroy some of those, luckily. And as you can see, I'm currently entrapping another bunch of them in here. So that's about another 9 units in there who are currently being surrounded. And I'm really pushing them into a corner there. So it's my intention to really take that to the max and see what I can make out of it. So let's get the clock rolling again. So night is coming. I'm still moving units around on the various different fronts. The French are moving some of their units around, of course, as well. One of the things I want to do over here, let me just pause this for just a second. I was trying to eliminate, of course, those Australian units that basically invaded my territory. At the same time, I've got several different units here who are able to move out into newer positions. So if I take these guys here, let's have a look at this. This guy here is attacking there. Okay, fine. Good. Let's get the clock rolling again. So I'm just going to try to take out more of the French troops here. This is one of their big cities here. It's got some victory points associated with it as well. So if I can actually gain hold of that, that'd be great. The Third Reich armies seem unstoppable. Paris has fallen. Good. So if I have a look at Italy at this particular instance, Italy had been invaded by both the French as well as the British. And it looks like the Germans, particularly working together with the Italians, have been able to push most of those back. And it's really the last remnants of the French and the British troops that are still left in there. And I guess they were overextending themselves a little bit. They're still part of the Italian territory. Is that Italian territory? I thought it was. Well, there's lots of stuff still going on in France. And hopefully I'll be able to take this section here before they actually divide up France into various different bits and bobs. So that battle seems to be going in our favor. 14 days left, but that number seems to be swinging around a little bit. And by just reinforcing some of those fronts, apologies, I hope we'll be able to get some more of my own territory back here as well. The French are slowly falling back. I should really be exploiting that as much as I can. Good, so some of these armies here are now free to do other things. So I should be able to merge these two into a single. And I should be able to send them out to a convoy raiding. Which is what they were assigned to originally before I decided to basically merge them up in that particular city. Now I've got a brand new unit in here. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's the last one there. Yes, our expeditionary units are very, very low on supplies. I know they are. That's why I had sent them back to another city. They're not really moving along at all. So I get the feeling that in some places some units are stuck. But okay. Let's speed up time a little bit. See if I got any units that are not doing anything at this point in time. Why do I have the feeling that there is one unit here that's not doing anything? Ah, probably there are more foreign units in there. 2 units are affected by attrition. Maximum attrition present is 40%. Okay. Let's send these units over here. Let's take individual units here. Let's take one of these. And then the final one. Right. Finland rejects Soviet demand. Soviet diplomats have presented an ultimatum to the government of Finland demanding border adjustments in the region of Karelia. Despite a significant buildup of Soviet troops on the border, Helsinki has rejected these demands, stating that there's not a single foot of Finnish territory will be given willingly to the Russian aggressors. Which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. We're still leading on this front, and they are actually suffering badly because, of course, lack of supply. Some of them are pretty much out of morale, and they really got no place to go at that point. I'm not sure what we'll be doing there. They're defending territory, and they've got some units that are trying to move up into my territory here, which I was suffering badly at, but since I've actually reinforced, it's been reinforced with whom? Ah, some of our Spanish allies. More fighting on the front here. Let's reinforce them there. The more of the French I can just kick out of my territory, the better, of course. Have I got any brand new units that are coming in soon? I've got numerous different troops in the midst of training. Several regular units here. I've got some mountain units coming through, and I've got some marine units as well. I'll just set the marines to be 3 units. 3 times 3, of course, equals 9. In the Eastern Mediterranean, we are... What are we facing here? It looks like we are facing French convoys. Plus they have got some naval bombers involved as well. Exact position unknown. And okay. So in total I got 7 units with skill level 1 in terms of the leader. Which is fine. How are we doing on this front here? It looks like we are only facing these guys now. They got 3 units, so we should be able to push through. Let's see, they've got 3 units there as well. Okay, let's just see how that works out there. Over Greece. It looks like, what is the issue with Greece? They are controlling the air, it looks like. Let's have a brief look. What am I doing here in terms of my fighters? So this is Izmir, which is fine. What if I assign it to a different air space? Fine, let's do that. Where's the rest of my aerial units? Asia Minor, Eastern Mediterranean, Greece, Asia Minor. So how many have we got over that particular territory? Majority fighter, mission efficiency. So it's just lacking range to completely cover the area. So we just need to move them into a different airfield, I would say. Okay, cool. How is my battle on the front line going? We are actually winning nicely, or at least that's what it looks like. Alright, where is this guy based? So what's the issue here? I am not being given orders, which is okay, not a big issue. Let's just look into reorganizing my troop. I thought I was freezing up. The second armistice of Campania. Whose territory is that? That's Vichy France. That's French territory. That's French territory as well, is it? Yes. Second armistice of Campania. An armistice between Germany and French Third Republic has been signed at Compiègne, and the very real carriage in which Germany surrendered in World War I has been used for the negotiations. Alright, okay. Vichy France declared war on France. Okay, so let's freeze the clock for a second. So still tiny little bits of France left over here in France itself. There are tiny bits of... is that a piece of Italy? Not sure, but it kind of looks like it. They are fighting here against Switzerland as well. Can I see the states? Yeah, I'm not sure about who owns what territory. Bern, at least, was of course Swiss. It's now German territory. There's more German territory here as well. Let's have a look at what we can do up here. So, what had happened here? Now, I guess I need to negotiate with these guys here to let them borrow or let them use the land. So, is Vichy France part of... They're an Axis member, okay. So whose unit is fighting whose? Is that a full French unit or not? I can't quite make out the symbol. It's Vichy France. Why am I fighting Vichy France? I guess that's a mistake at this point, because I guess that unit has moved over. Okay, let's just retake all of our own territory here. Let's make sure all my units are busy with that. Alright, this guy here. Let's delete all the orders that I had. All of them. Front line should be that. I should take this as part of my offensive territory. And I should be able to take all this territory here, hopefully as well. Let's at least set that as being the orders to be given to that. Still have lots of individual orders from all these individual units there. Which in itself is not a bad thing. Do I need to reassign all the orders? It looks like I do. Alright, let's get that going. Originally have here some units assigned to all of this as well, which is fine. The death of Rudolf Hess. The deputy was killed yesterday when the Royal Air Force intercepted the heavy fighter he was flying over the coast of Scotland. Ah well. France has capitulated. Adolf Hitler has announced that the cowardly French nation can no longer withstand the pressure of the overwhelming presence of German forces throughout the country. The French government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. The main forces have capitulated and German Reich is now in control of the home territories. So what does that mean for me? So these are some of my overseas, or their overseas territories, which I need to reclaim. And then down here there's territories I need to gain my hands on, or get my hands on. Okay, let's move up these individual units here as well. This guy as well. Yes, that second unit set. Let's all tell them to be able to use. Right, so I'm fighting for aerial superiority here. over Asia Minor. So these fighters are doing that at the moment. So I'm just reassigning them to this. Over Greece, the enemy's got superiority. Interesting. So I've got this. Wow, I've suffered bad losses on this one, haven't I? No, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Close air support there. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. So I need to get some new fighters, and I need some factories for that purpose. Where am I in terms of my construction of factories? I wish there was a button that said move all the way to the top. There is not. So you need to manually move it all the way to the top, which is grand. So that is in terms of being able to repair infrastructure in different regions. No, I want you all down here. Taking over Jerusalem and whatever else you can. I'm trying to kick some French butt in here, just to put it mildly. So I've got some units with no missions assigned to it. Have I got any fighters in reserve at all? No, it doesn't look like I actually have anything. Apologies. We have got a massive shortage in terms of fighters. Not really a big issue, but it is something that we want to address in the near future. Soviet Union has declared war upon Finland. So up here we should be seeing some fighting in the near future. What's happening here? Is there an invasion happening here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like troops are preparing themselves along the border. Both German troops. Where are these from? I guess those are Romanian troops. Is Romania part of the Axis now? It does look like it. Legionary Romania. Now, Bulgaria, are they part of the Axis? No, they're not. So they're not aligned at the moment. So I'm boosting their popularity. I'm basically staging a coup there as well. And a coup will take place when? It will take place in April 41. Okay. Looks like we're slowly gaining some terrain here. Fighting more French troops. I thought I basically took care of all of them already, but okay. It looks like I haven't. So this particular general, have I issued orders for any invasions? I have, haven't I? So if I select all of them and I assign them all to there. Let's first wait out that fighting over here first. Cool. They were defeated. Let's take that last bit of territory. Perfect. So at this point, I should be in position. Yes, I should be in a position to say I want to pause the game briefly, and I want to basically draw out some new offensive lines. So let's cancel that old set of orders. Let's draw out a new offensive line. So I'm just going to say take all of this territory here. And I'm going to assign all of the units to that particular line. So where? There we go. So I'm going to take all of the units and I want to assign them all to that particular. Why does it say one division? I want to basically have all of them. Sweet. And I'm executing those orders as well. So I got lots of German troops moving through, it looks like. Apologies. And they are going towards the front with France. Does that mean that the British will be repelled? Will be pushed back? I don't know. German Reich. Ooh. Italy. Vichy France. There's little bits and bobs of lots of different territories. Come on guys, why are you not moving? Right, so my next focus has completed, which is the paramilitarism, which basically makes it easier for me to gain basically it makes it easier for me to gain new units because the recruitment time is reduced. Now let's do the next one, which is a reduction in terms of that over there. So where are all these units now? I don't see them moving at all. Oh, they're just slow in moving. Fall of Hong Kong. Troops from the Empire of Japan have captured the British Crown colony of Hong Kong after breaking through the gin drinking line and landing on Hong Kong Island itself. The situation soon became untenable for the defenders, and the governor surrenders in person at the Peninsula Hong Kong Hotel, where the Japanese had established their headquarters. Okay. So I'm at war with Greece. Got 4 units on there. German troops, are they coming to help me? I don't know, I would hope so. These troops here, are they able to get on a boat? Yep. New, stop, stay there. So I want to tell you that you want to do a naval invasion of, let's say, this territory here. Click on one of the highlighted provinces. Not what I want to do. Alright, so let's do that again. So these units here, I want them to get on a boat. Okay, not going to happen apparently. So let's just move them overland. Purely German troops working on here. I don't know, where have my own troops gone? My own troop keeps on moving back for some reason. We're being amazingly slow here. Right, so I can assign some new research. What do I want to research next? Now we're in 1940 here. So I want to do my encryption, I guess. I have got some news in terms of naval units. I have been able to destroy 2 convoys. British convoys. Sorry, what? I'm pretty sure I assigned my submarines to do the patrolling of that sea there. Ah, so he's repairing at the moment, that's why. The infantry equipment has been researched. Always useful. So let's look at the next one that we could research here. So 1939, we could go for improved artillery. I haven't got any artillery yet, so let's skip that one for the moment being. Let's invest in some of this actual land doctrine. I'm actually looking at the clock. I think it's a perfect time for us to say it's the end of the session. So let's save that away. And let's call this, of course, our Let's Play number 8. So Let's Play 8. It's Turkey. Thank you again for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed today's session. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. See you later. Bye.